So important to win this draw.
So it'll be O'Reilly against Suzuki. And possession of Montreal. They won in overtime on Tuesday night against Seattle. Another game in which they tied it up late. It was Caulfield that had the game winner from Suzuki. This is Suzuki with the puck. Forsberg, Yossi, and O'Reilly. Suzuki trying to turn the corner. And an errant pass is taken back by Hudson. Lane Hudson. He can create in the open space. O'Reilly trying to shadow. Nashville trying to come up with possession here. That shot goes high off the glass. Comes to Hudson. Nashville did not possess the puck in well over 2 minutes of overtime against Utah, the only other game that's gone to overtime. Here's Demidov going cross ice. Oh! That hit the crossbar. Nashville got a break. It was barred down, but not barred down and in.
Suzuki.
Now it's Yossi. Predators finally get possession. He swoops to the middle. Yossi, backhand, saved by Dobesh. Looking for it, Marchessault. There's a whistle. Marchessault tenaciously staying after it. Yossi with a great move, forcing Dobesh to make a save.
Yeah, good push back there by the Predators. Give up the initial possession. Take a crossbar shot there by Suzuki, and the Preds come back, get the puck, and Yossi drives to the middle. Dobesh had to make 2 saves there, one on Yossi, and then look at Marchessault just bulldogging his way in front of that net. And right here, watch Suzuki on the top of your screen, just rips it. Bottom of the, that was half an inch away from ending this hockey game, if that.
Steven Stamkos now will take this face-off against Jake Evans. Marchessault and Shea round out the trio. And Stamkos will have to exit the circle. Marchessault comes in. It'll be Evans, Matheson, and the dynamic Demidov. Face-off won by the Predators. Nice work by Marchessault. Shea trying to start some offense. Shea looking back door. Stamkos was waiting for it, but it was deflected out of play.
Wow, Demidov there with a good recognition of Stamkos. Predators did a good job. First of all, Jonathan Marchessault having to take the draw. He wins it. Watch Stamkos on the left of your screen going back door. There was a nice setup there, but Demidov recognized that. His head was on a swivel, was able to get in that lane and get his stick in that lane to knock that puck away.
Another face-off opportunity. Stamkos had it won back, but Caulfield jumped the lane and gets possession for the Canadiens. 3:38 on the clock. Caulfield with that wicked shot to tie it. Now looking for more. Gains the line for Matheson. Matheson right in front, tip. Shuttled over to the corner. That puck disappeared for a moment. Nobody saw it. It was under the skate of Stamkos. Predators get the puck back. Shea will take his time with it. Shea with Suzuki pushing him all the way back. Eric Haller comes into the game for the first time in overtime. He'll take this drop pass. He'll slingshot up the ice with speed. Haller angles in. Now coming to the game, Luke Evangelista. Puck checked away by Dodd. Nashville gave it up. Now it's Dobson moving ahead. Noah Dobson. Predators gave up possession. That's not what they wanted. You want to make the most of every possession. Halfway through, 3-on-3. Nashville led 1-0 and 2-1. Montreal tied it twice. Here they come again. Dobson with Yossi on it. He shoots on a save made by Saros. The rebound picked up by Yossi. Yossi thought about the outlet pass. Hangs onto the puck instead. Haller goes back to the bench. Evangelista grabs the pass. He looks for help. He crisscrosses. Ryan O'Reilly in the game. Yossi looking for a lane. Yossi looking for the wraparound. He will circle. Keeps it. Backhand pass, O'Reilly. Pass picked off. Demidov. Now O'Reilly's got to hustle to get back into play.
It's fairly conservative there. There's a couple lanes, and both teams actually doing a good job of not giving those cross-ice passes, but I think there's been a few shot opportunities left on the table here.
Here comes Hudson again. He will give way to Slavkovsky. Pressured by Stamkos, trying to work it free. He tried to jump the youngster. 1:29 on the clock. Hudson, blast by Forsberg, hits the gas pedal, shoots across, it's tipped, and Forsberg is on a 2-on-0 with Stamkos. Forsberg with Stamkos, glove saved by Dobesh. Now he pitches it ahead, and they blow the whistle. And it's fortunate because had they not, it could have been a 2-on-1 in the other direction for Montreal.
Oh man, back and forth with great defensive play. Starts in front there. Watch there. Josi deflects this, and then Phil, he's off to the races, in all alone, and Dobesh does a good job. Watch him just get it. He pushes his hand out there. He read Forsberg going high, pushes his hand out, and that takes away that aerial angle right there. That's a great save. And then Dobesh goes out. He tries to skate around and get that puck to his guys, and the refs blew that off. I don't think you give you a little bit of grace there, but you can't take a couple steps and try to move it like that while it's in your hand. And now the Preds here with an offensive zone faceoff. Eric Haula.
Faceoffs have been basically even throughout the night. Haula will take this big one against Suzuki. Faceoff up for grabs. Marchessault. Broken stick on the ice. Nashville has a chance. Matheson playing without a stick. Shea, and one going off the ice was Haula. Shea had to get it back quickly. Matheson still doesn't have a stick. Under a minute to go. Huge opportunity. Marchessault. Nashville trying to get organized with the three-man weave. Here comes Stamkos. Shot blocked.
Well, that's a good job by Caulfield there, sticking with Stamkos. A little bit of a communication error there. I think Haula was out there to win the draw and then eventually make that change, and the rest of the guys have to be aware of that. They end up getting the puck back, which is a good thing, and then Stamkos right here is getting ready. Look at Caulfield, just waits to the last second, gives it, and then he gets his stick out in that lane and deflects that puck up and over.
Another enormous faceoff. 46.6 on the clock. Marchessault, Josi, and Stamkos. Stamkos wins it back to the captain. Josi crisscrossing with Marchessault, opens up for Stamkos, a one-timer, blocked. Picked up by Josi. Battle for the puck. Pushed ahead. Suzuki with Matheson. Full throttle. Waits. Hands off Caulfield. He's the shooter. Back out top. Suzuki. They feed it to 13. Caulfield maneuvering ahead. All the way across. And it just missed. Big hit. Puck loose. Marchessault desperately trying to get possession with 6 seconds. Here they come again, down low, 2-on-1. Ahead, score! Caulfield did it. Suzuki and Caulfield, 2 straight games at the Bell Center. The Heroes in overtime. 2 seconds left, and Caulfield put it away.
Well, there's a little bit of a breakdown in the corner. It's 2-on-2 in the corner. You have to understand how much time is just keep it in the corner. But watch Stamkos, he gets in there, he gets caught, and that allows Suzuki to get out. That creates an odd man rush in front of the net. And then every time, watch right here, Stamkos needs to be on the defensive side of it. He kind of gets his stick caught. He went in and somebody, kind of put pressure on it. That was a split second, allowed Suzuki to escape that situation, 2-on-1. And I mean, Caulfield's hot. He's not going to miss out and ends the game here in overtime.
A bitter pill to swallow for the Predators. They had a chance to win it in regulation. They'll have to settle for 1.